There are more than 400 functions in Excel, and they're used by so many different people in different ways that it's very difficult to narrow down a list of functions that I need. But there are some functions that are common to say if you're using a list, regardless of the kind of data you're working with. So maybe we want to know the highest salary, and we might not want to sort the data. There's some words here on the right. We had the word highest. So what's the highest salary? We could use the AutoSum button, which has a max option, or type equal max, which is just as fast. It's important to note that when you're working with certain kinds of data, if you're aware there's nothing else in column F, we can just click column F. So we're about to calculate the highest salary in column F. When we press enter, we see it. But this won't work if you put totals at the bottom, or subtotals, etc. Logically, the lowest would be min. We could also do this by clicking AutoSum. Choose min, ignore what AutoSum is trying to do, and click column F. You won't find medium on the AutoSum drop button. And how do you know there is such a button called medium? If you know statistics, then you'd guess that, but you wouldn't always know. If you type equal then the letter M, you see the list of all functions beginning with M, and medium is there. You'd also be able to see what other functions there are just by seeing their names. So choose medium and press tab to pop it in place. So if you want a medium salary, we just click column F. In these situations, we don't have to type the final parenthesis. If there's just a single cell, we just press enter. A shortcut tip here is that if you want the active cell to stay in place, then press Ctrl Enter. If we want to move downwards, we just press enter. The second largest will be some variation on max. This function is one which some may need and some may not. Depends what you're trying to do. So we want to calculate this and get the result, not by sorting the data. We could be looking at thousands of cells. There's a function called large, so it returns the fifth largest number in the dataset, for example. We can type and tab large into place. We're looking at the data in column F. If we want the second highest entry put in the 2. We know it's in column F, but whilst it doesn't tell us where it is, it tells us what it is. And 3 for the third, etc. The opposite, as you might have guessed, is small. Then we have STD, which is standard deviation. So if you know a little of this concept, but unsure of what Excel has, then you could go to the Formulas tab and start looking at the various categories. You might not initially see the category you want. Now, if you click the arrow for more functions, like statistical functions, there's a few of those. If you're looking for standard deviation, we want it to start with S. There seems to be a number of these, and each one has a different pop-up definition. So you'd basically have to make an intelligent guess as to which one meets your needs. And we need to choose a particular location, so we'll stick to column F. So we see that Excel has so many functions, and these remind us of the tremendous capability of Excel in handling formulas and numeric data.